Mr. Nick?
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning? I hate evil ghosts. Wow. I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon?
Excuse me, what you calling a demon, Brad?
Zoinks! It's the alien!
Who are you calling an alien?
Oh, it's just you, Miss Olbeck. What are you doing here?
What is wrong with youngers today?
I came down here to pay my respects to my poor Juan, and you're disturbing me! Uh-huh. Please talk to me about the night of the murder, just one more time.
I talked about it plenty in the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud photographer on the road.
She was luring around here with that imbecilic look on her face.
With that imbecilic look on her face? Okay, got it. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak.
If you're gonna take notes, at least make me sound better than that.
Oh, alright.
Now I've seen everything. But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corrida. He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts, in my book. But I heard that it was lagging behind the polls against Mr. Angard. Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know.
But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be.
Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings for all his fans had for him. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big, and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
The presents, they're all bears, right?
She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. Yeah, we made that point already. All of Mr. Corrida's presents from his fans seem to be bears. Oh, that's because you can't think of Juan without thinking about bears.
Bears? Why did it have to be bears?
You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let that bear win. But after the fight, they became friends.
Wow, what a heartwarming story.
Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out, down by a river going, heh, you can fight. You too, bub. You too. Did all that really happen? It's in his biography, Bob.
What a load of crock.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Yeah, nice. Bears.
I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock.
What is that infernal racket? It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. Irk, that startled me. I thought I was gonna die for a second.
8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. The transceiver! Hello? Hello?
This is not the phone.
Maya, how's Maya? You haven't heard her, have you?
It seems you're not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. But I have heard the news, so it would seem my present did you no good.
No, Mr. Maya, Mr. Maya.
One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please.
I suppose if I must, that is adequate to more than anything else, after all.
Please, please let Maya say something. I want to hear if she's alright.
Alright, he's a little...
What is with that static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello?
It seems bad. Good night.
Damn it! Did the transceiver just suddenly break?
Excuse me.
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden, it became nothing but static. Mystic Maya. Why did this transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. I wonder who would know something about electronics. Who could it be? Lotta? No. Edgeworth? I don't know. Let's rendezvous here and discuss things.
Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner.
That's nice. Thanks.
Rich man's luxurious full course meal. Out of a can, that is.
I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat.
Oops, looks like you don't have a can opener, pal.
Gotta be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up.
Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead.
Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. Okay, let's just give him a...
The transceiver. Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Struffy Detective about that thing.
What thing? Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden.
It broke, pal?
When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this.
I don't hear any static, pal.
Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself?
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a lot of static noise.
Maybe...
Maybe what?
Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal.
Electromagnetic interference? What does that mean? So what is electromagnetic interference?
It's something that happens where a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal.
Oh, when you put it that way.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Huh? Computer? It's like when you use a dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about.
She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this.
So the room you were in with that interference to the transceiver happened. There's gotta be something there that's sending out very strong radio wave, pal. Something like a listening device or something.
Ah!
Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened? We were in Mr. Corrida's room. The scene of the murder. What? That's it. I'm gonna sneak into the precinct to get a buck sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal?
Wait, Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah. Ding. We should be going too, Mr. Nick.
Alright, let's go.
Hey, you're finally here, pal.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Do you have the, buck sweeper? Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. And suddenly, I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So yeah, I couldn't get one of the police buck sweepers.
What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item.
Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's. Wow, so this is a buck sweeper.
Looks a little broken.
Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
Oh? By who?
Me, of course. Ha! See, this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. Your heart and soul? It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But
But you can set the sensitivity so it's going to beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought this all the way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
So we're going to find it, right?
Right, now, first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough looky-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, pal. Once you find something that's giving off aural radio waves, press the A button to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that's gonna give off the radio waves, so let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug, got it, pal? Alright, Oh. There's no listening device in that notebook computer, huh?
What's a notebook computer?
Do you know what a notebook is?
Yes, it's a small book with a paper they can write on. So?
Well, that thing is like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop.
Mr. Nick, what's a laptop?
Anyway, what?
This is a refrigerator, right?
I really don't think the listening device is in something like this.
Because it's filled with nothing but healthy vegetable juices, right?
Yeah, sure. What does that have to do with listening devices?
There doesn't seem to be anything giving off radio waves there, Mr. Nick. Keep a careful eye on the bug sweeper and let's try again.
Sweeper isn't exactly the best. Well, make do with what you have, right? No, it was going off. It was going off.
That does... What?
It's going off. Look. What? There's something here. I know it. Look.
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I have ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device? I mean...
No, not yet, but this bear's eye is...
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found a device to me, pal. Let's take this big fella's eye out and see what you've got.
No, you can't. Such a violent act. Oomph. Rip. No.
It's a miniature camera. It looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. A what a minute? A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
So this tiny thing is a camera? Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. It runs on battery, which comes with it in a set. But there's no videotape in this camera. This is only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to the recorder.
So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you know, you're right. So, what is a transmitter? It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. Looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go on for 1 hour. 8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended. There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
But, Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe
this camera caught the murder on tape. What?
If you think about the angle the bear is at, he's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal.
So there was a camera in this bear's eye,
And it was disguised as a present.
I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Corrida this present?
I, don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there has got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh, sniffle.
Is there really no way to find out?
I got it! What? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go around to the electronics shop and see if I can find out who bought this.
But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find you a man, pal. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah.
Ding.
He's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
It's a mystery. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? Eck! You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here?
A rescue team has been created and deployed.
I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time.
I see. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So there's a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right? But do you know the stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here.
What?
Camera and transmitter the scatterbrained detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that, Mr. Nick? Can he? Really?
Well, I guess so.
It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time.
But
I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. See you soon, right?
Wow, you can carry this whole bear? Wait!
What?
Why are you doing this?
I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend.
But besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida?
The real killer?
Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews?
To be honest, I don't know anymore.
You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth.
Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. On Guard. And this card, Shelly the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. To be continued.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
You're right.
So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was
That assassin, Mr. Charlie the Killer, right?
And the car Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client?
You mean, who asked for the murder?
That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood, but whoever this client is, they're still a killer.
But who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews?
I wonder, but if she was a client, why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse here herself?
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be.
Mad Angard himself?
If Mr. Angard really did hire the assassin,
Then he is not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of a crime.
but it can't be Mr. Angard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him...
Mr. Angard, I would like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Alright, so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? I didn't see any Cyclops at the time. Actually, that reminds me.
Did you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said in the trial today. She said something interesting.
So what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on the Jammer Ninja this year. And if you lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Mr. Angard's secret? What is his secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about this. Let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Angard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Angard. There's no way around it now. Alright. It's been a long time here. Let's get out of here.
Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. Still the matter of the secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. Angard. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. Hey, wait.
What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good.
Like just now. I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason.
And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made. I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgypoo, so... Edgeworth. And he said...
If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are, old chum. This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents. Very interesting. I'm sure it was, you know.
It was to catch Part 1 in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that?
It means, well, you know, that gossip has been going on by dear Juan. Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corrida. I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera.
It was that obnoxious puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see her for myself too.
Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I could bet that's nothing good.
But I didn't say anything. So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two. Oh? I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard.
That manager? Who are you talking about?
You don't know. That manager woman had. It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Les Impex, Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl.
She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Corrida?
Sigh, really? You young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... Why would Miss Impasse want to kill herself? She was going to get married.
Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What? But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right?
They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is this true?
It was in the weekly magazines.
But why? Why did you do that?
That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see.
That night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself.
How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two.
Huh.
I don't have anything to say to linguists like you.
Grr, she's climbing up like the old clam she is. Please, anything would be helpful.
Well then, how about I tell you my measurements?
No, that's okay. Really. She really doesn't look like you, does she, Mr. Nick?
I know.
Alright, I guess that's it, huh?
Where should we go now?
On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things are here and the lobby have finally calmed down. It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened.
You're Mr. Engarde's lawyer, right?
Ah, yes, sir.
Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness.
A decisive witness? You mean for the Engarde case?
We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth.
What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here.
Oh yeah! Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something.
He did?
Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go.
What?
I've already called them so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content.
Thank you very much.
This is such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content. Sounds like the police are pretty sure they had tomorrow's trial in the bag.